It's interactive.
It's all totally real. No cartoon characters. You're shooting at real targets. Real zombies.
It's like nonstop. It's acting, it's fighting, it's everything.
I'm gonna do you like I do my homework. Quick!
Play one-on-one.
Your ball, Junior.
Against an NBA player. Gotta be a kid's dream.
Hey! That was incredible.
It is my time!
I don't care.
Good morning to you all on yet another blistering day here in Hong Kong. Once again, temperature should top off at just over 35 degrees Celsius.
Shaw Brothers is like really well known Hong Kong film production. Kung Fu films, like, you know, where you could go to Chinatown to get a tape where people fighting and all these old Chinese movies were being made here. Oh, all these hills. All these hills are gonna kill us.
So am I wired power to...
You should be upset all day.
I'm playing Yu Qing. She's the guide who's guiding the player to complete the mission. She would very much like to complete the mission herself if she can, but she's injured, so she can't really do it. It's so much different than doing a feature film, because doing a feature film, you at least get to do it with other actors and everything. But here, you know, basically I jump in and say one line and facing this camera, who's actually our cameraman with this really long, funny length.
My fate is in your hands. Now, fight for it!
My character is Earth, and Earth is the slowest but the strongest of the warlords. You got to keep in the element of fun, I think, you know, and for this character to be just so out there with the mannerisms he does, the actions, even to the point of grabbing one of my own men and using my own man to headbutt the player and throwing him out and just cracking up laughing.
Coward! I can't blame you!
I'm going to be surrounded by people in the bar, you know, so they'll all be cheering me on. So it'll be like just a normal Australian bar in Sydney.
And action!
A basketball player would play, you know, maybe an hour and a half a night. These guys are playing 10 hours a day. And it's physically brutal.
We average 3 of these a day?
Yeah, 3, at least 3. It's real.
What do you mean these aren't real people?
That's what happens when you mess with the mad dog, baby.
Wow, the zombies are just very, very zombie.
Have you ever had a pantyhose over your head?
What are you going to do to my lips? You going to do anything to my lips?
Yeah. It becomes a black cavern. It should be a black box when zombies come out. Those are pretty neat, though.
That's looking good.
Darkening of the eyes.
I think I'm cute. Do you think I'm attractive? Is this beginning to look really like me?
We are the new order!
We're shooting all the zombies that you actually shoot at on screen for the game. Rid the earth of these pestilence, these zombies. And there's one right there, as you can see.
Hi, Buddy Daniels. Who's being your next thriller? My number is 34661.
We spent money on these faces.
My agent is Scott Devereaux. Yesterday we were up real high with nothing below us, and it looks like that we're just flying. And that was an amazing thing, because I've never been up on this bike, which is pretty scary.
Good shooting, brah. Yeah, man. Lots of buzzard meat.
How's that feel?
Much better.
Welcome to Hot Two's barbecue pit.
Okay, I need more flame at that one if I can safely, please.
Boy, we got everything cooking today, including me. Hot Two was an ancient warrior who went up into the mountains to become the leader of his tribe by anointing himself in a volcano.
There's no heat in the center. Destroy him with no emotion.
And he got a little twisted in the fire, so when Hot Two returned, all Hot Two wanted to do was fight.
Sometimes Chuck gets excited and gives me a full one. When we've done 5 or 6 takes, the adrenaline's flowing out a little bit. I mean, because most of them are ex-fighters or kickboxers, and they tend to belt the hell out of it quite often.
Pumpkin can.
We do like a 15-second fight scene to the camera, and we work it out on this, which is called a card. And so it tells you basically what we're going to be doing in each second, showing like the elbow strike, the claw grabbing, the punch, everything else. Yeah, second by second. What you're doing is 15
We have
seconds
to leave
per card.
windows open so the player can attack us. So if we don't have our timing right, the programmer can't put it into the video.
I am Ace. I'm the person that the actual person playing the video game is going to control. Ace is going to beat everybody. Oh, these guys don't think so, but Ace is the best. He's got to win. It's an incredible experience seeing yourself on the computer and knowing you're going to be in a video game your whole life and going head up against Scottie Pippen and stuff like that. So it's fun. This is crazy, man. You have to let me. You don't have to let me. That's fine. You don't have to let me.
You know, this is like real life. I mean, I'm out on the court.
Well, we're going to be over here eventually. The next
He's got
shot's a 180.
opportunity to go against me with the computer, you know, to show his stuff. The cameraman is doing a great job of keeping up. A lot better than some defenders I've faced.
Every stride of his is about 6 of mine, so trying to keep up.
I had approached them about getting involved in doing music for their video games, so I had to write an urban, hip-hop driven rap song. Here we go. So
What you wanna get, so how do you earn?
Welcome to the city, the slams with no pity. Hope you ready. Slam, slam, slam city. So bring your ego, can't wait to do ya.
Woo! He sounds really good. I was surprised. He must have been practicing like when he's taking a shower at home. He's like a closet rapper.
What you wanna get? So how do you earn? What you gonna get? What you gotta get?
But I guess you don't know until you try something, if you can do it or not. No harm in trying.
Cause on the court, I'll be dunking like don't know. So bring your ego, can we do ya?
I'm trying to not evenly space them so they're not so obvious. A little bit, maybe even a little farther. See, there's a hole between those two rocks. There's a hole between those two rocks.
Okay, right here.
Hold it a sec. Tom, hold it. There's one tree, the whole tree trunk is painted green.
All right.
See? Oreo cookie, cut in half, painted brown, glued on the outside. Little cannon stand with a cannon on it. Cute, isn't it?
We're shooting in a parking lot here, and we tilted the whole set about 15 degrees so that our fake horizon would be just above that rooftop of the building back there. Unfortunately, we didn't take into account that ladder there. So we were setting up the shot yesterday, and we realized that ladder. So I went over to the owner of the building and asked him if we could do something with that ladder. Well, he was pretty freaked out, thinking I was going to take his ladder, and I said, no, we're going to put an island on it. You're going to put an island on my ladder? What does that mean? It's really neat. He's painting black holes on the hull there, and these are places where zombies can emerge from. Lots of places for zombies to come out. Well, I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got one little thing of light coming. That'll be all right. Do we have any more skeletons? Let's throw a couple more in, or just some bones and stuff.
Well, yesterday it was boiling.
It's so hot. I'm just like getting cooked.
Today it's raining.
Okay.
Hold that for 3 beats for me, and then bring it up. That'd be great.
All right, you want me to?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, that's good.
Welcome to hell, sucker! It's just like being 5 again.
They're asking me the difference between
Pardon me, I'll call you right
shooting a video game and shooting... There isn't any.
Stay with him. Good. Let him go. Chop him! Chief! Chief! Hey! Okay, are we ready?
There really isn't any difference.
We have all these variations, see variation 1, 2, 3, 4, so whoever's playing the game never knows what's going to come up on the screen next, and neither do we.
Depending on what the player does, he'll see something different, and he'll see a different sequence of shots and a different sequence of scenes. And so the scenes need to fit together in modular pieces so that they can be put together in any way during the show.
We had them starting on the cross, we had it starting on a skeleton, starting on a wall, and we had them clean coming around the corner. So if you could think of any more, you put them in.
Yes. Sure. Excuse me, just for 1 minute. Yes.
Is the silk in the proper position,
Yes,
sir?
it needs to be higher
thank you.
now.
Thank you.
Well,
Needs
you're
to be
doing
higher.
this.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Get on with it.
All right, ready? And action.
Winston, if we're supposed to be avoiding corpses, what are we doing in a graveyard?
Yeah, they came here to raise the dead. We cannot let them do that. There'll be too many of them to handle. We still breathing, girl, thanks to him. Watch his yours, partner.
Tell them the difference between working on a film and working on interactive video game.
The difference between working on a film and in an interactive game is none, according to the cameraman. He still treats it like it's Gone with the Wind.
Paul, the wire, what do you need the color?
This side here, spray black.
What's really amazing is that the fact that we're here in Hong Kong. And for me, when I grew up, I saw a lot of martial arts films made on Shaw Brothers lots, and we're actually here, and we're utilizing the same technology of the wires and cables, you know, and using the actual sets. A lot of these old kung fu films.
The wire work is amazing. I mean, I tried that for the first time, and I'm like, what the hell's going on there?
Here we go, and action! 1, 2, 3.
No, I didn't. I'm right here. Oh, Netta, look at
They had a sale at Kmart.
That's what it was. We all went shopping together and got it done.
Look at Keith Ryan's arm.
A lot of people don't know it, but Keith, as a youngster, was dropped. Keith? My mom dropped me on my head. That's where he got his air sense.
You're doubling for him? Or?
Yeah, they're doubling for me on some of the stuff. I mean, I could have done this stuff myself, but...
Top floor. You just keep going, guys.
Oh, man.
Well done.
I wish I could have done that on the real court. I would have been a pro for sure.
Diagonal.
Should I take my sunglasses off?
Hey, hey, hey! No cameras. Get out of here.
Good shot right there. Look at that. He's turning into a zombie right now as we speak. He's extremely hard to hit. And if you do, he just laughs anyway.
I can't believe that I'm not paying them to play this game.
Why don't you get a real job? Before we had any other testers on this, I had 160 hours on it. And now we have 2 more, and we're getting more next week.
It'll freeze on you.
And they've got almost 40 hours on it each.
A character in the wrong part of the screen.
So that's at least another 120 by the end of this week.
They're fixing that.
Really, there's cool people, there's, you know, hip sort of, you know, alternative music listening ex-punk rockers who just sit around and don't do anything but watch TV or play video games.
Just a victim of circumstance.
I'm just trying to get back at my parents. These are the bug sheets. Hardness rating sheets.
We don't want to kick the player's butt too hard at the beginning of the game.
Right, indeed.
Yeah.
This year, you're in a basketball game. Okay, now I want to fade left. Next year, it'll be, I want to slow down my dribble a little bit. Now give it a head fake. Kids keep pushing you. You gotta give it to them.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap.
You want some of this? You got it.
We've created a universe that you can go in and sort of, you know, blow things up, do things that you could never do in your real life. We're going to create the movie studio of the 21st century.
Radical, dude, radical. For mankind.